Oh yeah. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Social Authority with Pat Hilton. Well, isn't this just an interesting day? All right, let's dive into it. Monetization jumpers. What does that mean? That means there are people on the internet especially that like to jump from one thing they sell to the next thing they sell to the next thing they sell to the next thing they sell. They're always selling something new. And you can always tell when someone's full of shit because every 2 weeks they have something new to sell you. They're not an expert at anything because they'll sell you anything. And we call these people monetization jumpers. And in the year 2025, these people are so easy to identify. And we've seen the Baller Busters reports. Everybody's seen it. We've seen all these gurus getting called out. I don't need to name any of their names. You already know who they are. And this is going to become more and more prevalent in our space because the internet has made it very, very easy to identify who's doing it right and who's full of shit. And so it's really simple. In 2025, if you want to be successful in a category, you've got to pick a lane and you've got to become really good at it. And you've got to stick with it for a long time. Like, I'm not going to pay you any money for your ChatGPT prompt. Just make it free. I'm not going to pay you any money for you to show me how to monetize my podcast. If you have to charge me money to teach me how to monetize my podcast, you're probably not even monetizing your podcast, or you wouldn't need to teach me how to do it. That's how you're making money monetizing your podcast, is selling people on how to monetize their podcast. Listen, this stuff is so ridiculous. Go out and provide a great service for people. Here's a great example. I have a friend who was in real estate. He was in real estate and he did the Burr method, and he did the Burr method very, very well. He got to a point where he had this big portfolio of homes, but he really wasn't making money. And so he's like, well, why don't I try and sell some coaching to go along with it? Maybe it'll help me with my deal flow. It'll help me build my community. It'll help me bring more people into the pipeline. And it did help. And what he realized was that real estate wasn't even going to get him the numbers that he really wanted. And he completely exited real estate and got into business acquisitions, where you can use a similar style of leveraging other people's money to acquire a cash flowing asset, which is a business that's been in business for a specific amount of time, usually 10 years plus, with a certain amount of employees, with an operator in place, and with a certain amount of cash flow with revenue from $1 to $5 million. That is a thesis and an expertise in a category that you could pick and get really good at over the next 2 to 3 years and make a lot of money. Business acquisitions isn't going anywhere, but like selling prompts or like $7 handbooks or any of this kind of stuff, I think it's great, but I think that there's a point where you got to draw the line, and you have to either be an elite service provider, an elite product developer, or you have to be some kind of an elite consultant that can help people get a result, because you can't just sell crap anymore or you're going to get sued. So if you are someone who is trying to be an entrepreneur in the digital space in 2025, I encourage you to think about this. Do not jump from thing to thing to thing to thing, affiliate to affiliate to affiliate to affiliate, and try and monetize 20 million different things. Pick a lane, pick a skill set, get good at something, then take that skill set and help other people integrate that skill set into their businesses. So if you, like, I'm good at social media. We run a social media company. It's the only thing I've ever sold is social media. You either have me speak on your stage or you come into my studio and you speak on camera. I'm either speaking or you're speaking. And we're speaking on camera or we're speaking on stage. I don't sell anything else. I don't have anything else to sell. I'm an entertainer. I've been doing this since I was a kid. I can go live on Facebook. My streams look better than almost anyone on this network. I'll put my live stream capabilities up against anyone's studio. I think my friend Tony Watley would give me a run for my money with his live studio production. I think outside of that, I'll go toe-to-toe with any of you because my stuff looks good. We're pros. We run a pro studio, a pro social media company. That's it. That's all I do. I don't do real estate. I don't do wholesaling. I don't do loans. If you want a loan, go hire my buddy Tim Harridge. He'll help you with your loan. If you want to learn wholesaling, go talk to RJ Bates. But don't talk to these monetization jumpers that are going from one thing to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing. And then when all their business stuff fails, what do they sell you? This is the part about it that stings the most. When they've sold all this stuff and they can't sell you anything else, what do they sell you? Christianity. And it's gotten scary in our entrepreneur space that these people sell. And they're these big shot salespeople. And then once they've run out of people to sell, all those things to like, they become like these, like, I don't know. And it's hard for me to say this, but it's like they become these like faith gurus or like Christian motivational entrepreneurs or something. It's like this went from business to you're a pastor now. Like if I want to go hear a pastor, I'll go talk to my friend Josh. He's a great pastor. But like that's all he does. He's a pastor. He's a pro. I'm going to talk to him. You got to think here. Who are the pros? Who are the industry leaders? Industry leaders don't have to do that kind of stuff. They don't have to jump all over the place because they're the leader. I would get really, really good at communicating, and I would get really, really good at being cohesive and transparent and authentic with your messaging on the internet, because if you're bouncing around trying to sell 25 different things, you're going to ruin your trust with people. Number one, forgot my uplights. And number two, if you sell people stuff that doesn't give them a specific deliverable or you don't follow through, you're setting yourself up for a long-term disaster. You might have the sales up front. You might do millions and millions of dollars in sales in something. And then years and years down the line, when you're unable to duplicate that, you're unable to replicate that, you're unable to create a recurring system with a real skill set, a real service, or a real product, you're going to run into a lot of issues. So don't be a monetization jumper. Become an expert at something. Become passionate about dedicating your life or your time and your energy to creating a real skill set that benefits the planet, and sell that. But quit selling bullshit, because we're not buying it anymore. It's Social Authority, Pat Hilton, the acoustic force, the most dangerous man in the game. 10X Hall of Fame. Remember the motherfucking name.